When Nazi Germany attacked the Soviet Union in June 1941, Kazakhstanis, like all the people of the multinational state, stood up to defend their homeland. But for Kazakhstan, it was not just a war on the far front. It was a time of trials, losses, and selfless work.
Kazakhstan was in the rear, but it became a really forge of victory. Hundreds of factories, millions of people, and thousands of injured people were evacuated here. The Republic has taken on the burden of the economic, humanitarian, and the military fronts. More than 1.2 million people went to the front. Thousands were awarded orders and medals.
Aliya Moldagulova, Manchik Mametova, and Bauyrzhan Momyshuly stand out among those who glorified Kazakhstan during the war years.
Aliya is a sniper, Manchuk is a machine gunner. Both died at the front, showing incredible bravery, and became the first Kazakh woman to be awarded the title Hero of the Soviet Union. Their exploits remain symbols of the family heroism.
Colonel Bauyrzhan Momyshuly commanded a battalion in the battle for Moscow. His name became a legend, and his opinions about courage and honor were reflected in Alexander Beck's novella The Volokolamsk Highway.
The contribution of Kazakhstanis was not only at the front. Women, teenagers, and evacuated scientists worked in the rear. Kazakhstan has become a hub where more than 200 factories and many hospitals have been relocated. These events marked a turning point to Kazakhstan, which was previously an agrarian country, began to transform into an industrial region.
Today we can touch this event through the exhibits of the National Museum of the Republic of Kazakhstan and the Saken Seifullin Museum. It contains letters from the front, diaries, medals, uniforms, and propaganda posters.
Zhambyl Zhabaev's poems Leningraders, My Children, which have become a symbol of moral support for the besieged city, make a special impression. These sources allow you not only to find out the facts, but also to feel the atmosphere of the time.
A historian is with us in the museum today, and they want to discuss some important questions about the Kazakhs in the war and their role. And first of all, how did Kazakhstan get involved in military operations?
From the first days of the war, the Republic became an important rare area. Already in the summer of 1941, the evacuation of the enterprises and the population began. The factories evacuated from Ukraine and Russia were launched in just a matter of weeks. For example, the Muslim film studio was launched in Almaty, and the new metallurgical facilities were opened in Karaganda.
And what happened in agriculture?
Most of the men went to the front, and the women, teenagers, and the elder worked in their place. They provided the front with bread, meat, and vegetables in 1942. Despite the difficult conditions, and the Republic handed over 5 million tons of grain.
And do you think this period can be called a turning point for the development of the region?
Definitely, the war accelerated industrialization, changed society, and strengthened collectivism, but the price was high hunger and deprivation and a break with the world of way of life. Many families have been left without their loved ones forever. However, it was then that a new Kazakh identity emerged, strong, responsible, involved in the fate of large country.
Okay, thank you for your expert opinion. Goodbye.
The war years became a time of drastic and large-scale changes. The Republic, once predominantly nomadic and agrarian, has gained an industrial base, new cities, and a collective experience of survival in extreme conditions in a few years. This transformation took place rapidly, affecting every aspect of life, from everyday life to thinking.
Thousands of Kazakhstan have become part of the all-Union history. The names of the heroes remained in memory, but the names of home, from workers, nurses, teachers, and workers are no less important. Each of them became a part of this victory. They did just live At that time, they changed their country and themselves. Fear gave way to resilience, loneliness, to mutual help. This experience did not disappear with the end of the war. It became the basis for post-war reconstructions.
Victory is not just about parades and medals. These are millions of fate wounded later, zillions of graves. This is a fate of the people of which Kazakhstan was a part.
We are grateful and we remember.
Our generation is a bridge between the past and the future, and our task is to preserve this memory.
Kazakhstan was a mainstay during the war. Today, he's a memory carrier, and it makes us stronger.